Some Rockdale County parents say they need answers after their children found segregation signs posted at water fountains and inside the cafeteria. Channel 2's Audrey Washington is live in Conyers tonight with reaction also from the school district.
Right, and the principal said this all started as a history lesson, but the parents said the signs should have been never posted anywhere around the school. The signs were posted above water fountains and cafeterias, and the signs also said things like whites only and also colored only.
He said one was written in black and one was written in I think he said a gray marker.
They don't have a picture of the signs, but some Honey Creek Elementary parents say their kids told them exactly what they saw here inside a school a few days ago.
Signs above the water fountains and in the cafeteria that said white only and colored only.
School district spokesperson tells me the signs were a part of a history lesson about Ruby Bridges, the first black child to desegregate an all-white public school in the South. Still, that didn't extinguish the firestorm. A group of parents voiced their disappointment about the signs on social media and at a school board meeting. Wednesday, I spoke with one parent who asked I not show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against the signs, she now fears retaliation.
I try to limit as much backlash I can.
Wednesday morning, the school principal sent a message to parents that read in part, quote, "In this instance, the teacher did not adhere to the approved resources or recommended lessons provided by the district. While we do not believe there was any ill intent, the activity was not included in the teacher's submitted lesson plan and was not approved by school administrators."
My son was over a fountain drinking and ridiculed because there was a coloreds only sign above, and he was made fun of. Could be does not inflict trauma on children.
And the school spokesperson told me that this incident is now under investigation and that the appropriate action has been taken. And we are live tonight here in Rockdale County. Audrey Washington, Channel 2 Action News.
All right, let's get into this one right here, man. Right now, everybody's on 10 with race. This is truly disgusting. This story happened back in a few months back. It didn't get a whole lot of traction, so somebody sent it to me to redo it, to bring it back up to see what happened. Those white-only signs and color-only signs could be trauma. The kids didn't know anything about segregation. Parents and grandparents, it could be triggering, especially to hear about it, because I know a lot of stories that I was told coming up where I heard family and friends got beat. I've heard family and friends got hung. I heard it was a lot of injustice going on. And then they're saying that the teacher did not adhere to the lesson plan or the recommendations of how to teach this. She just kind of did her own thing. They didn't show the teacher, so I'm assuming she might be a Caucasian lady or Caucasian man. I don't know. I'm assuming. But whoever the teacher, white, black, whoever, they should have been dismissed. They should have been terminated. Whether they was trying to get a point across or not. And not only that person should be terminated, either the principal or the assistant principal should also been removed, because that is your school. That is your responsibility. You tell me that you didn't see these signs around. They said they was around the school. If the principal or assistant principal walking around the school or other teachers, you didn't see these signs, white only, color only. You didn't see that. And this is not a white or black thing. I could care less about racial discrimination. I could care less about all that, man. You know what I mean? This is the principle of this story. If that stuff should never been used, you know what I mean? We quickly to put race out there, but that stuff should never have been used to teach any type of lesson if it wasn't approved. So that teacher should be suspended. Probably her license or his license should be removed. The principal should have been dismissed also, you know. And the one parent that said that she didn't want her face to be shown because she feared a backlash. At this point, sometimes some things are worth fighting for. And some people gonna be like, well, it was just harmless. Everything ain't harmless. You don't know a person's triggers. You don't know a person's PTSD. What if a grandparent was picking up a kid that day? And the grandparent was born in 20s, 30s, teens, and they saw these damn signs, bro. And they remember these signs. You don't know what that could have did to them. You don't know the triggering that could have set them back, bro. It's a lot of shit that happened back then. My grandparents told me stories. My uncles them told me stories of what they went through and where they couldn't go, and if they got pulled over by the police, they was just trying to be respectful as possible to get themselves home, not get beat. There wasn't no cell phone cameras. There was no dash cameras right there. And whatever the police said, the judge was gonna pretty much abide by it. Hell, that happens now. If there is no camera in your car, no cell phone camera running, that police don't have a camera, body camera, the courts usually side with that police officer. So I tell everybody, have a dashboard camera. Police get behind you, have Siri to start recording. Because it's gonna be your word against their word. And you're gonna be in a bad way if things go left. So, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse with this, but that is man, that's terrible, bro. And if my kid went to that school, I'd be pushing to get everybody terminated. Everybody from the teacher on up to be terminated. Get them up out of here. Because that was unacceptable. But it's not surprising me in Rockdale County. I know people like, well, a lot of black folk living, they do. I know where Rockdale County at. But it's terrible. And with that said, man, I'm AB Yasharel, man. Until next time, man, y'all just be good, man. Shalom, everybody.